Imagine waking up exactly 5 years from today. You open your eyes. Where are you? What does the room look like? Who is next to you? More importantly, when you look in the mirror, who is looking back at you? Is it a person who is thriving, deeply fulfilled, and living a life built by design? Or is it the exact same person, dealing with the exact same frustrations, just 5 years older? Here is a brutal truth most people realize too late. Time is an unyielding, unstoppable river. 2031 is coming for you whether you like it or not. The only question is, when you arrive there, will you be a victim of random circumstances, or will you be the architect of a masterpiece? Most people overestimate what they can do in a single day, but they completely, tragically underestimate what they can build in 5 years. A single year is too short to completely reinvent your life. A decade feels too distant to act on today. But 5 years? 5 years is the psychological sweet spot. It is enough time to build an empire, transform your body, break a generational curse, and completely rewrite your destiny. Today, we are breaking down the 10 immutable laws of the 5 year vision and exactly how you can use them to turn your wildest dreams into your daily reality. Number 1. The compound effect of microhabits. A 5 year vision isn't realized through massive, heroic leaps, it is won in the quiet, mundane moments of your daily routine. When you look at a 5 year horizon, you stop looking for the magic bullet and start respecting the power of compounding. If you improve by just 1% every single day, through the power of compounding math, you will be 37 times better by the end of a single year. Imagine who you become after 5 years. Your microhabits, the extra hour of sleep, the daily writing habit, the consistent investing, are interest-bearing assets. Stop trying to change your life in a weekend. Change your daily trajectory and let 5 years do the heavy lifting. Number 2. The death of temporal blindness, playing the long game. Most people suffer from temporal blindness. They only see what is right in front of their faces. They react to the current bad day, the current market dip, or the current argument. A 5 year vision gives you an emotional shield against short-term chaos. The shift in perspective, when you have a clear destination 5 years out, a bad week doesn't ruin your life anymore. It becomes a minor bump on a very long highway. Why it matters? It stops you from quitting. If your goal is to build a successful business by next month, a failed product launch will break you. If your goal is to build a dominant brand in 5 years, a failed launch is just a data point, a lesson learned, and a stepping stone. You become mentally unshakable because your eyes are fixed on the horizon, not the mud at your feet. Number 3. The filter of focus, learning to say no. The secret to massive success isn't doing more, it's doing less, but doing it with absolute obsession. A 5 year vision acts as a brutal, beautiful filter for your attention, the trap of shiny objects. Without a vision, you are susceptible to every trend, every get rich quick scheme, and every toxic distraction that walks into your life. The power of the filter: when you know exactly where you want to be in 5 years, decision making becomes effortless. You look at every opportunity, every friendship, and every business deal, and you ask one simple question: does this bring me closer to my 5 year vision, or does it keep me where I am? If it doesn't align, it's an immediate, unapologetic no. Your vision gives you the courage to protect your time like the priceless asset it is. Number 4. Identity shift, from doing to being. You do not attract what you want in life, you attract who you are. To change your life over the next 5 years, you have to change your fundamental identity. The behavioral loop: if you think of yourself as a lazy person trying to work out, you will eventually fail. Your brain hates cognitive dissonance. It will always pull you back to your self-image. The 5-year re-engineering. A 5-year vision allows you to step into the shoes of your future self today. Ask yourself, how does the 5-year older version of me carry themselves? How do they speak? How do they handle stress? What time do they wake up? Start operating as that person right now. You don't wait for the success to act like a leader. You act like a leader, and the success follows. Number 5. The geometry of course correction. Think of an airplane flying from New York to Los Angeles. For 90% of the flight, the plane is actually off course due to wind, turbulence, and air currents. But it still lands exactly where it needs to because of constant, micro-course corrections. The danger of short horizons. If you only plan 3 months ahead, a sudden storm will throw you completely off track, and you'll end up landing in the wrong city entirely. The steering wheel, a 5-year vision, is your North Star. You will get knocked off course. You will experience financial hardships, heartbreak, or health setbacks. But because your destination is fixed far out in the distance, you can adjust your sails, pivot your strategy, and steer yourself back on track without losing your mind. Number 6. Building unbreakable financial runway. True freedom isn't just about how much money you make, it's about how much time your money can buy you. A 5-year vision forces you to think about wealth creation rather than instant gratification. The consumer trap. Society trains us to spend today's money to impress people we don't like with things we don't need. This keeps you trapped in a month-to-month survival loop. The wealth engine. When you adopt a 5-year perspective, you stop trading your time for temporary status symbols. You start investing in assets, stocks, real estate, skills, and businesses that will compound over 60 months. You realize that skipping a luxury purchase today means buying your absolute freedom 5 years from now. You aren't sacrificing, you are simply prioritizing your future power over your present comfort. Number 7. The evolution of your circle, the 5-person rule. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you look at your current circle and realize none of them are going where you want to go, it is time to upgrade your environment. The anchor effect. People who don't have a vision for their own lives will subconsciously try to drag you down to theirs. They will laugh at your ambitions because your growth shines a light on their stagnation. Curating your future network. A 5-year vision requires you to seek out mentors, peers, and communities that push you. Over 5 years, your circle will naturally shift. Some people will fade away, and that's okay. Bless them for the role they played in your past, but keep walking toward the people who inspire your future. Number 8. Embracing the boring phase of mastery. We live in a culture obsessed with viral clips and overnight sensations. But real mastery, the kind that builds generational wealth and elite skill, is incredibly boring. It's doing the same fundamental things correctly, day after day, when nobody is watching. The valley of disappointment. In the first year or two of building your vision, you will likely experience a phase where you are working incredibly hard but seeing minimal results. This is where 99% of people quit. Pushing through. When you have a 5-year vision, you expect the boring phase. You welcome it. You know that the foundation of a skyscraper takes months of digging deep into the dirt before a single floor rises above the ground. You fall in love with the process, knowing that the invisible work always precedes the visible success. Number 9. Overcoming the fear of failure. Fear of failure paralyzes millions of people. They never start the channel, never launch the business, and never ask for the promotion because they are terrified of falling on their faces. The timeline cure. When your timeline is short, failure feels catastrophic and permanent. But when your timeline is 5 years, Failure transforms into a necessary experiment. The scientist's mindset: if you fail 10 times in year one, but those failures teach you exactly how to succeed in years 3, 4, and 5, did you actually fail? No. You paid your tuition to the University of Life. A 5-year vision gives you the breathing room to fail safely, learn rapidly, and iterate until you win. Number 10. Creating a legacy, not just a lifestyle. A 1-year goal is about survival or comfort. It's about paying off a credit card or buying a nicer car. But a 5-year vision? That is where you start building a legacy. The higher purpose, true motivation, doesn't come from selfish desires. You will eventually get tired of working hard just for yourself. But when your vision expands to 5 years, it naturally becomes about something bigger: setting an example for your children, retiring your parents, or building an organization that employs and empowers others. The ultimate fuel. When the alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and you don't feel like moving, your lifestyle goals won't get you out of bed. Your legacy will. A 5-year vision connects your daily labor to a profound purpose, unlocking a reservoir of human energy you didn't even know you possessed. The clock is ticking. As we close this out, I want you to take a deep breath and look at your hands. The time you have left on this earth is your ultimate currency. 5 years from today, you will arrive. The calendar will read 2031. You will be older, and time will have done its work, but where you arrive is entirely up to you. Do not let another day pass in a state of passive drift. Grab a piece of paper tonight. Sit in a quiet room. Shut off your phone and write down your 5-year vision across your health, your wealth, your relationships, and your mind. Write it with vivid, unapologetic detail. Write it like you are scripting a movie where you are the hero. And then, wake up tomorrow and lay the first brick. Because the best way to predict your future is to build it yourself. If this message woke something up inside you today, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment with one goal you will achieve in the next 5 years, and share this with someone who needs to wake up. Stay focused. Stay hungry. I'll see you at the top. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.